News Radio 94.9, 890 KDXU, and we've got the answer guys here, the Air Care Pros, Jared and Sean. Morning, fellas.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you here today. Now, we have a lot of the great battles throughout time. You have the Godzilla versus Mothra, and King Kong versus the airplanes, but what about new systems versus old and maintaining? I think this is a good battle. And who's going to win, Jared?
Well, the new system will always win, right?
Right.
That's what I'm supposed to say, right?
Yeah, sure.
No, it's always good to look at your old system compared to your new system. Is it time to replace, or do you just keep going along with it? The most reason that most people are going to replace is their old system's broken, doesn't work.
Yeah, that's the obvious one.
So there's an obvious reason.
Yeah.
Now, the other reasons that not many people think about is the savings that you're going to get and being comfortable that you're going to get from replacing your system. To give you an idea, a lot of systems that are, say, 10 years old or 10 plus are what we call a 10 SEER rating.
10 SEER, okay.
And SEER is Seasonal Energy Efficiency Rating. And that's how you rate your air conditioner. And the higher the SEER rating, the more efficient it is.
Okay.
The least you can get now in an air conditioner is a 13, and a heat pump is a 14.
Is it like the little yellow tags they put on appliances and stuff,
exactly.
that kind of thing? Okay.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And going from a 10 SEER to a 13 SEER is 23% savings on your cooling costs right off the bat.
Wow.
So honestly, even going to your basic system, you're already going to be saving over your older system. So there's that savings that you're gonna feel and get every month. Now you can go up from there. You can get higher SEER ratings. You can get into variable speed systems. There's all different kinds of options you can have.
Sure.
So that's one of the first basic is just to get more efficient. It's going to cost you less per month to cool your house.
And then you can do the basic math. How long does the system cost? How much does it cost versus how long to pay it off? And
right.
Yeah. It's pretty
so
basic.
Some basic math that you can do. The other nice thing is the systems all come with a 10-year parts warranty.
Ooh, nice.
And so for 10 years, you're not worried about parts. And they have to be registered online. One thing that we do is we register it for you and send you a copy of the registration. So
that's probably Sean's
we try
job.
To we try to take that worry out of you, but you get a great 10-year parts warranty with that new system. The other thing that we have found a lot is people will turn on their system. They say they leave it usually set about 76. And then they start running that new system. They go, this thing, it's colder. I turned it up to 77, 78 because it was too cold.
They were cold. Huh.
And they're like, wow. And then others go, you know what? I turned it down to 74 and it was still costing me less money and I was more comfortable in my house. When I did my system quite a few years ago, I went from 78 in the house down to 74 in the house. And I was saving $80 a month.
And it cost less.
I put a real nice system in.
Yeah.
Granted, I did. Well, why would I not, right?
Sure.
And it's costing me way less and it's way more comfortable in my house because I was able to put that newer system in, and I've got 10-year parts warranty on it, and I've actually replaced, I think, one part in it, and it was a major part that screwed up, and I got it replaced.
Got it free.
Didn't cost me anything to do it. So
yeah.
It's really nice. So a new system, there's more than just it's broken to replace that old one because you're going to get better efficiencies, you're going to get better warranties, you're going to be able to be cooler, and then just having a nice new system, there's some peace of mind in that also.
Well, and considering the price of heating a house in our climate, and when we get July and August and it's 110 out there, you can make up that cost of buying a new system up in a big hurry.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, you can, absolutely. We have some systems that people are saving over 50% compared to their old one.
Wow. Think about that, folks. You could cut your heating bill in half or your cooling bill in half. Yep. That's pretty incredible. All right, well, let's bring Sean in. We've been talking about you, Sean, but we're going to let you talk back now.
There we go. The things we're talking about, just great ways to save you money on those utility bills and efficiencies. One thing we want to let everybody know right now, if you think about it, we're not using these systems, heat or cool, as much as we would in the summer.
Right.
So right now is a great time for us because we're not as busy and you're not using that system as much. So if you are thinking about upgrading or changing that system out, now's a great time. And this month we got great specials. If you want to take advantage of those, you give us a call. We can come out and give that free estimate to you. And then we always like to remind, we got the great financing options on approved credit, 0%. And we've also got the low payment options that just to help you out. I mean, it helps to absorb that cost and helps you to save money. So
awesome. These are the answer guys. Tell us again how to get a hold of you, Sean.
So we're Air Care Professionals, 628-2423. or aircarepros.com.
Aircarepros.com. Thanks, fellas. Great show as always.
Thank you.